going on, everybody? Thought I'd do a video. It's like 7:30 at night, and I got the AC running right now. It is nice and warm here in Texas. Trying to clean the dust off me. Skateboard dropped a tarp in the parking lot here at this little teeny weeny pilot here in Texas. I'm not a flatbedder. I got it about halfway to him, and I laid it back down and said, "Tarp's right here, come get it." A little heavier than I was expecting. Yeah. So far this week hasn't been a bad week, or last week. Got a load to Florida, northern Florida. And then we're able to grab another load out of southern Georgia. And brought that all the way over here to Texas. Pretty much about 90 miles east of Dallas. And then we were able to grab another load in Wilmer, Texas, which is part, basically might as well say part of Dallas. It's right there. And we're taking that load back, going back to Georgia, or not Georgia, Alabama. And then we're going to deadhead back home for Christmas. And then we got the same load we did last week, picking up out of Arkansas, going back to the same receiver in Florida. So, which is kind of nice, because with the weather being what it's been today and what it's supposed to be for the next few days, it'll be kind of nice to stay where the warm weather is. And remarkably, like this load we're taking out of Texas going to Alabama is paying a little better than most coming out of Texas. Loads coming out of Texas can be spotty at best, which still begs the question for me. Freight coming into Texas pays okay. It's not like East Coast money. But loads coming out of Texas, there's not a lot of them that pay good at all. There's a lot of loads that coming out of Texas on the load board that I've seen, 80 cents, $1.02, just ridiculous. Fuel money. That's all it is, fuel money. So, it begs the question for me is why Schneider's spending millions of dollars building a new terminal around the Dallas area, because the rates that I'm seeing for the freight they offer on the load board for us wouldn't justify that kind of investment. It just wouldn't. As a driver, that would be like me going out and buying a new truck to haul 80 cent a mile freight. That would be stupid. Who knows? But I'm going to get some fuel in the morning. Actually, I'm going to go ahead and fill up. With our discount, price of fuel being what it is right now, here in Texas, yeah, it makes sense to fill up since we have to go to Alabama, and then we got a load going to Florida. Might as well maximize, every penny on the fuel while we can, because Alabama and Georgia and even Florida, the prices on fuel go up exponentially. So I'll buy it cheap while I can. But you can tell it's Christmas. Just looking at the load board. Whenever you got a holiday, obviously companies they're winding down for the days off, and then once they come back, they got to wind back up and get back in gear and get back in the groove. And this is my first Christmas on the load board. But for me, I can see a difference from this coming week is, the amount that's on there, obviously versus last week and even the week before. The week before we had a pretty good week. Last week was okay. Just the way everything fell. And then this week will be but again, trying to work it, spend a day at home for Christmas, which worked out good because that load going to Florida pays really good. Pays really good. So it's definitely worth the trip down. And then the load I was able to pick up out of South Georgia coming here to Texas paid pretty good too. But this time, my goal is to try to find something that'll go where money might be a little better, like Illinois, in that area. Because there's some pretty good loads, out of Illinois, and even there's a couple I've seen out of Iowa, eastern Iowa, that pay pretty decent if you can get one of them if you're in that area. I'm trying to think what else has been going on since last week. Got my hazmat on my license. Not that I would necessarily want to use it in the IC program, because there is a hazmat load that was showing on the load board coming out of Texas. It paid 88 cents a mile. The only way I'll haul hazmat is if it pays exceptionally well. That's it. Just because of the extra hassle that it can incur, if things go wrong. If you don't do something right, if a placard blows off the truck and you go through a weigh station, it's just not worth the extra hassle. It's got to pay enough to be worth the hassle that it can cause. Put it that way. Plus, you got to bypass, cities, hazmat restrictions and blah, blah, blah. It's got to pay. It's got to pay for me to haul it. But I do have the endorsement on my license now. And while I was at the driver's license bureau at home, I went ahead and got my tanker endorsement. Why not? Why not? It's just a test. On paper, it says I can haul a tanker. Not that anybody would, hire me without training me to do so, because I've never hauled a tanker in my life. But the reason I did that is those large Gaylords that can hold oil or water or whatever, the very large ones, the big square ones. There are loads, and I've seen others do them on YouTube, and best of my knowledge, you have to have a tanker endorsement to haul those because they're liquid in large containers. Somebody can correct me if I'm mistaken on that, but I'm pretty sure you have to have a tanker endorsement to haul those, a load of them. Empty, you can haul them all day long. Loaded with liquid, gotta have tanker endorsement. So yeah, got that accomplished. Other than that, it's pretty much the same old. Truck's still being the truck. I have started to have an issue with it has a kingpin release in cab, and I've had 3 instances where when I hit it, it's telling me it's unavailable. Disconnect my lines, which I've already disconnected. So I'm not sure what's going on there. Keep an eye on it. If it becomes a more and more common, obviously it's going to have to go in and get looked at, because it's, you know, getting out of the truck to pull the handle on the Kingpin, not a big deal, but it is nice to have it in the truck. It is nice to push a button, and since it's on the truck, I'd like it to work. Come here, bub. Come here. Come here. Got the boss this week. Oh, buds. Went to Florida. Him was a Florida dog. Yes, it was. He went to Florida, and now him's a Texas dog. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Yep. So, we just got done, or I just got done taking a shower. We just got done munching on some food. And now it's time to go to bed. You ready to go to bed? You ready to go night-night? Are you ready to go night-night? Yes, sir. But other than that, I probably won't make another video till after the holidays. What? You got something to talk about? What do you want? Tell him. Tell him. But yeah, I probably won't make a video until after the holidays, so since that probably won't happen, I wish everyone a Merry Christmas. I hope if you're home, you enjoy the time off, you're out on the road, you're safe, and you get a good meal on Christmas. And as far as New Year's goes, I'll probably make a video before then, so I'll save that for then. But other than that, as always, I appreciate you guys taking time. Be safe, and we will talk to you.